Hello, it's me. Now listen, I was about to record for a new deck video, which is this deck that you're going to see in a minute. However, something very important happened right before we did, right? Have a look at this. I've got another one. Let's open that as well. We got to open this real quick. I'm not going to look around the carousel. I'm just going to open. Oh! Is this the God Pack? That's cute, no? Oh, it is! Venusaur! Please be a Gengar. I really need a Gengar out of these packs. Venusaur. Weezing! Yes! We've actually got a lovely God Pack. No way. Cubone. Next. What's it going to be? It's a Marowak full art as well. That's 2 new cards as well. I was recording this just before I was going to get into a new deck that we made. And we pulled a God Pack from a random just starting deck. What? Starting pack. Honestly, how good is that, man? That's the very first God Pack that I've had in this entire game. And I've been opening packs like non-stop. I've got like what is it, about 5,000 or 6,000 cards. It's the first God Pack. I'm pretty happy with that. And it came off one of the free packs. Can't complain, can you? You can't complain at all. Right, today we got a new deck. It's going to be called, well, it's called Starneon. Starneon, right? What it is, Starmie EX and Lumineon. Pretty straightforward, pretty nice. Now, Lumineon has beat me in the past, and I really want to make a deck with it, and this fitted in perfectly. Initially, I did have a Vaporeon line in there, but I just didn't need it, so I removed that. Here's the new deck list for it. Both of the main attackers in this deck are free retreats, which is huge. We run the X speeds in this deck just to remove it if we get stuck with Staryu up front or Lumineon on the bench. Staryu up front, we need to get rid of it. We don't want to lose the energies, because the faster we get the energies, the better. And we don't want to lose any from the retreat. Sometimes you might have to. It just depends if you brick or not. Very good, very strong attackers on both. A lot of damage with Starmie X, and then you can pick with Lumineon. Obviously, you've got the free retreats. We run a flute in there as well. That can bring in a very easy pick. Let's say if they run an Executor or an Execute, you can pick them back. And Execute's got 50 HP. Lumineon will pick it. Pretty good. Very nice. Let's get in some games with it right now, though. Honestly, I'm running on one big high here from the God Pack, so let's see if it continues, man. Let's see if the luck continues. Right. I did not expect that today, but we'll take it. We'll take it all day. That's great. So hopefully that luck carries on through these games now. We're going to go in with Starneon. Now, I like this deck a lot. I think it's got a lot of potential, a lot of power behind it. All we've got to do is just get as lucky as that pack all the way through, and we're laughing. I'm still not over it, by the way. That is outrageous. Right, okay. The only thing I really wanted was a Gengar. Unfortunately, I didn't get it, but I don't mind too much. It's a God Pack, man. It's a God Pack. Okay, we start with Finian, and we start with Lumineon and Starmie in hand as well. We are going first, which isn't the best, and we're going against potentially a Mewtwo deck. Probably is, right? So we got Sabrina, which is actually quite good, because if he gets one Mewtwo, we can, and then he retreats that route, so we might be able to get it in anyway. Pokeball, hopefully for Staryu, which would be very good here. It is. Okay. And if he doesn't red card me, then I think I'm going to start powering up that Staryu. Simply because the early damage would be really good, especially if he bricks. Like, if he only gets Ralts, or maybe he gets, like, one Mewtwo out, then we're pretty good if we can get Starmie online early. This is the good thing about this deck, right? So Finian and Lumineon is a free retreat. Staryu Starmie is also a free retreat. Well, sorry. Starmie and Lumineon are, not the previous evolutions. That's why we run X speeds, just in case this happens, so I can get Starmie out on the next turn. If I had a Misty in hand, or we top deck a Misty and get one, then I can start attacking next turn with Starmie. He's got 2 routes out and a Mew. Okay, okay. Is he going to end there, or is he going to retreat? If he retreats, we can force a Sabrina. Or is he going to ram? Oh, right, okay. All right, that's okay, because we can leave Finian out for a turn. And I'm all right with that. Giovanni. It would have been good to have a Misty, but we didn't get that. But that's okay. But now we've got the free retreat anyway, because we got Lumineon as well. Now, I will force the Lumineon here. Well, there's a couple of reasons why I'll do that. One, to scare him a little bit, because then we've got extra health on the field as well for the Lumineon. I don't think we can do anything with Sabrina, because the chances are he'll go into the Mew. So let's not give him that option. We got Giovanni to hit 100 with Starmie if needs be. But next turn, Starmie's online, and he's still not got his Mew online. He's still not got Gardevoir or Corellia, for that matter. We might see a Corellia now. But what we could do for Corellia is we could Sabrina that routes into the Mew and then get an early 2 attacks off and then kill the Mew. Because I think if he doesn't get Corellia here, I don't know what he's going to do, actually. Let's see what he's going to do. But he has got, he's played it on front. That's a very bold play if he doesn't intend on retreating that, which I assume he will. It's a very bold play up front. He's going to smack with it. Is he... Oh. Ooh. Ooh, I didn't like that play too much there. That's a bit of a brutal play from him. Right, okay, well, we get the free retreat. We get into Starmie. We've also got Professor's Research, which is going to allow us to bulk up the hand a little bit, see what we get. So we will do that. We've already got rid of a Corellia, which is the Gardevoir that you could have almost had then. We got another Starmie coming in. We still haven't drew the Misty, but we don't need to worry about that too much yet. We got Sabrina to pull in the Mew or the routes, depending on which way he goes. And if we get rid of his routes early, the likelihood of conceding is around about 97.25% chance that he's going to concede there. Because I would as well, because it's like the game's over there, isn't it? Depends how he plays this now. Now, if he doesn't play anything else to the bench, we can Sabrina that routes, kill it. If he does play something to the bench, we can just kill the Mew for the win. Or we can hit it once and then power up that Lumineon and then retreat and then pick it off the bench with a Sabrina. So this is why the deck's really nice as well. It's fast to get online. If you hit the Misty, we only run one because it's quite easy to get them online even without it. But I have it just in case. For this situation, it would have been great if we had one. The Leaf to retreat the Mew into the routes is... I don't think that's an all right play. I think I'm going to bully the Mew here, I think. And there's the Misty as well. Now, we'll go for the Starmie. I'm going to hit the Misty. I think I'm going to try for the Lumineon. Because what I'm intending on doing now is... Oh, we've hit it as well. We actually hit a Misty on a video. Oh, my God. Right, okay. So what we'll do is we'll go into Lumineon for free. Do the 50 damage to the Mew, which puts it in range for the Starmie Sabrina attack next turn. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to hit that for 50. Brings it down to 80 damage. Obviously, if he potions, we can Giovanni and still kill him there with the Starmie. So we're okay. Luminion's all set up. To be honest, I think the ball's in our court a lot of this. We've had about 95% possession here. And he's going to get genome hacking on a bit too late, I feel like. He will have to retreat. Sorry, he will have to play something. Okay, we've got him. Perfect. That's a great first game. Poker Flute in this deck is really nice as well, or it can be. So we Sabrina and we get the free retreats, and we've got X speeds, but we don't need to use them because both of these cards now, when they're fully evolved, they are free retreats. This is a very good game to show it because we've had like a lot of the Evos, but this doesn't always go like this, right? Sometimes you can get stuck with no Evos and stuff like that. And if that's the case, you're going to need an X speed to get the Starmie out, or there's the Staryu off the bench to the Finian or whatever, you know? There we go. First game in. Man, today, yeah, we've had a God Pack to start it. We've won the first one. This is good going. Normally, I would lose the first, and then I'll win like maybe 1 or 2 of the next matches. But it all depends. That was a good game, though. Very, very good game for me. Not great for them, but we'll take it. We'll take it. We're going to get straight back in, though. I like this deck a lot. I think it's very aggressive. I think this deck, there is apparently another, you know, like a 5-win combo thing coming up, like an event, a streak. Starneon, this deck, this will run you through it, I reckon. Just because it's so quick to get online, and it's so powerful when it's doing it as well. Like that was, let's say that was a bricked Mewtwo deck that we were playing against. If that didn't brick, it would have still did really well there. Like, let's say he had Gardevoir when the Corellia, we got the Corellia. He had Gardevoir the next turn. Genome hacking does 90 damage. He's still taking 90 damage from the Starmie afterwards. Then we can Sabrina it and Lumineon kill it. So it's still there, you know what I mean? Let's get straight back in, though. Let's get straight back in. It feels like a very consistent deck, but again, this game is very inconsistent, even with the small deck sizes. The 20 deck sizes, for some reason, sometimes just feels like I've got more cards in my deck sometimes, and I just don't draw into the ones I want. But it is what it is. It's because there's not much draw power. Right, okay. Big starting turn with Starmie, Staryu in hand. We are going first again, though, so that's the awkward thing. Unless we top deck Misty, then it's good, but the likelihood is we won't. Right, okay, so let's see. Lumineon, we will Pokeball before we research, because we're hoping for a Finian here. We get that. Now, Marshadow, we just got to be careful we don't take out too many Pokemon. Or take a Pokemon out before Marshadow attacks. Okay, Starmie, and X-Speed. We could actually do that, because I feel like I definitely want to use Starmie X here, so I want to bring that off the front here with Finian instead, because we've got Lumineon and Starmie in hand, so we're pretty golden for retreats after that. But I just want to sort of help myself. Like, I think he's going to power up, obviously power up Marshadow here, because Marshadow's Revenge does 100 damage, I think it is. It's 40 plus 60 if I've killed someone. If any of your Pokemon were knocked out, yeah. So if I've killed one of his Pokemon the turn before, we're okay. Oh, he's stuck. He's stuck. This is great news. This is really good news. This could be the defining factor of him just conceding now, because we've got the Starmie ready for the next turn, and we've got Lumineon up front as well with a Sabrina in hand. He's not going to be happy with this. We've got another 1 energy to play. Lumineon free retreat, kill Marshadow next turn if he doesn't play anything. If he plays something on the bench, I could pick that off the bench, because that'll be Aerodactyl EX. And I think that's more of a problem than Marshadow right now, if I'm being honest. The Revenge for 40 on Lumineon. Yeah, I think it is. I think the Aerodactyl is going to be more of a problem than Marshadow. Like, he can attack with this one, yes. It'll do 100 damage to Starmie, yes. But we need to get rid of... Oh, no, we can't now, because he's played the other Marshadow. He'll just go into that. Okay, that's a problem. Oh, wait there. If he retreats that Marshadow into this one, then Sabrina, he can only bring in the Marshadow or the Old Amber anyway. This is actually really good. It's in our court still, because then we get rid of the damage from the Marshadow that we're going to take, or potentially take. Let's Sabrina and see where he goes. I think he'll sacrifice the Old Amber here, which is good, because then we get rid of it. Oh. He doesn't have the energies to start that Marshadow. I'll be honest, though, I don't know much about the new Aerodactyl EX. I've not made a deck with it yet, so I don't know much about it. But we take a Marshadow. The other Marshadow can't get 2 energies on it this turn, I don't think, so we should be fine. Okay. Old Amber coming up with an Aerodactyl EX, potentially. Or a Concede. We'll take a Concede. I think then he had to play the Old Amber, so then he got something out with Marshadow. We'll take it. Today is a great day. Starmie EX, Lumineon, and a God Pack. It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. Right, okay, let's get that. And we've got one more game that I want to play and see how it performs again. And to be fair, we've had the Marshadow deck. We had a Mewtwo deck. I like it when we get the variations of decks. Sometimes it's a little bit more awkward when I get like 3 of the same in a video. But it is what it is. I can't control that. It's just random, isn't it? So, right, okay, let's get back in. What you playing for me? What are you playing for me? Right, okay. First time, the only unfortunate part in terms of like luck here is that I keep starting first. Finian to go first. We've got a Professor's Research and an X-Speed and a Flute, which is actually all right, to be fair. What are we playing against, though? If we play against, like, Lightning, I think that's weak to both, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. It's not bad for us. It's not bad. Well, it can get bad real quick, this, so we have to be cautious. Right, okay, so let's get a Professor's Research going. Hopefully hit Misty and Staryu. Lumineon, okay. Right, okay, let's go for that. I have a little bit of a cold coming on at the moment. Of course I do. I mean, to be fair, normally, when you've seen me in other videos and stuff, I'm normally ill. I'm not as often anymore. And this is the first ill of the year, right? First ill of the year. We'll take it. It could also be allergies, weirdly. Like, I don't know. Right, Celebi, Snivy, don't get too much going early here for me, because this can go south quick anyway. Especially when we don't have anything else in the field. Yeah, this could get really, really sour really quickly. All right, Celebi's out with Powerful Bloom ready on the next turn. Sabrina could work. However, we need more support. We can't just go with these, right? So we're going to have to research, and we're going to have to hope that we get something, or we've lost. Pokeball. We did get one thing. Hopefully it's a Staryu. Okay, good. That's very nice, actually. However, this does put him into Sabrina range, which I'm a bit fearful of. But I'm going to have to play it. I'm going to have to do this. So if I play the 1 energy to Staryu, it sort of makes Staryu the target, because it's obvious now, right, that I'm going for Starmie. I've got it in my hand. He's either going to red card me or Sabrina me. If he doesn't have either, we're actually okay. If he's Celebi, powerful blue. Oh, okay. We're okay for Sabrina. We're okay for Sabrina. Still could be a red card. Right, okay, here we go. Miss both. Oh, you can hit one, actually. You can hit one and he won't die. But you can't hit two. Oh? You know what? Everything's on my side today, isn't it? Everything's on my side today, and I love it. Right. So what we could do here, which would be a pretty powerful play, actually, is getting rid of a Snivy. But at the same time, it is probably better for me just to attack that Celebi up front with a Giovanni, bringing it down to 30 HP. Sabrina, Lumineon on the turn after or something like that. I'm going to Geo here. I'm going to Geo just to get the extra attack off, because Erica... Let's say Erica's in 2 potions, right? Just to get his health all the way back up. That's good, though, because they're out of the deck then. So then I don't need to worry about them afterwards. However, he does have 3 energies going on it this turn. If he hits all 3, he kills Starmie. He has to hit all 3. I don't think he's going to. The Erica comes out still in kill range. The potion comes out not in kill range. And... 0 heads. 0 heads. Again. Please. Please. 1 heads. 2 heads. No! This has been a disaster, and we don't... that's it. I think it's over. I think it's over. Oh, we get a Misty now. Actually could work, but... I'm just going to go for the Misty and then hope that he misses all of his coin flips. I'm getting 5. Okay. I can still use the attack, though. It's just not great, is it? He's going to get that to Superior this turn, and it's going to be horrific. Okay, well, we're just going to stand here and take the damage, right? Because what's going to happen now is he's going to have 8 energies on this turn. 8 flips. 8 flips, I reckon. And that's going to be brutal. That's going to be brutal. But you can see that I've bricked on this one anyway, pretty much. I didn't get much out. Well, it did, but it just didn't work too well. The Celebi hitting those coin flips is pretty brutal for me. Oh, he didn't get it. He actually didn't get it. Okay. I think he needs to hit 2. He needs to hit 2 to kill me. And he did get me. He did get me. He did get me. I don't mind too much on that one, though, because the games before it were great. Normally, how it runs is I lose the first, and then I win maybe 2. This time, I've won 2 and then lost 1. I'm all right with that. I'm okay with it. But the deck itself, right, there's a lot of changes you can make, and you can add the extra Misty in there if you want to. It's up to you. I only like to run 1, but it depends. There's lots of things you can do with it. The Poker Flute, you could run 2 of them if you really want to and hit the bench even more. That's entirely up to you. It's very nice, this deck. I think it's very strong. Obviously, like, we're only seeing like a couple of games here, so like over the duration of like, let's say like 50 games, you're gonna get a lot of wins with this one. It's a very powerful deck. But if you enjoyed it, let me know down below. Did you like the God Pack? And if you've had a God Pack, let me know. Let me know down below in the comments what you think of the God Pack we got. I'm well happy with it. I wish I got a Gengar, but thank you very much for watching. Click the subscribe button.